I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard Season of the Sickness, first of all, the one thing about it, this is what I want to say first and foremost. Whether you talking about eating babies or doing whatever or getting high, you saying that in the level that's so creative, dog, where it's like he's saying some maniac shit, but that motherfucker can rap.
Bro, let me tell you where that baby shit came from, just to be clear. It's abortion, bro. I started, my first baby mama, I got an abortion with her. Started talking about, and I just used it as a metaphor. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It blew up, bro, unexpectedly. You know what I mean? To where a nigga just kept putting it in his shit. You know what I mean? But it came from a simple abortion, though.
That's dope because I'm a dude that studies lyrics, and I figured people take stuff so proverbial and so literal sometimes, right? I said, man, I think dude is talking about abortion or something like that. That was my first thought. I didn't think he was really out there eating babies.
Yeah, man, I ain't never said that before either.
That's dope, dog. So we got something here first. We breaking news on here, eh?
Mm-hmm. That's what we do when it comes to the real streets.
You know what I'm saying? We on here breaking news, man. And so, you got to tell me your life started changing something, at least with the shows. I'm pretty sure you was getting booked every weekend when Season came out.
Oh, yeah. Season, I felt like I was in there. You know what I mean? That was like the best times of my life, like from 92 to like 98. Mm-hmm. From going to like Jack the Rapper to battling rappers at Jack the Rapper. I remember this little, let me, I don't know why this shit's going to shit. Hold on. But a little story real quick. It was about 93. We went to Jack the Rapper. Mm-hmm. That's when I saw a gang of people. I met Patti LaBelle. She was cool. I saw Snoop and them niggas. Death Row came deep. I was hoping to see 8 because he was my favorite rapper at the time. You know what I mean? So, but I didn't see you. But I know you was there, though.
Yeah, I think I went to maybe 1 or 2 Jack the Rappers, but I was only there for like a day, and then we would cut out because most of the time I would come through because we would be on the road. And so the record company would bring me through for like a day or something, do an event, and then usually I was gone the next day. I didn't like doing the conventions anyway because I was antisocial nigga. I didn't like being around a gang of motherfuckers.
You was? Oh, yeah. You are.
I am now.
I'm still the same. Yeah, I don't like being around a gang of motherfuckers. I get in and get out. That was my type of I still do that today. Whether I go on the road, I'll be at work at the podcast. Motherfucker, as soon as the camera's cut off, I'll be like, all right, later. Niggas be sitting around chit-chatting and smoking, shooting the breeze. Still, no, nigga, I grab my bag and I'm out the door. I take the one picture.
I'm laughing.
And I tell a nigga, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. And it has nothing to do with, it has nothing to do with people in general, but I'm more comfortable when I'm around my familiar shit. And a lot of times that's just my damn self being at home. You get me? Going out there, being on the motherfucking road, especially when you come from the environments we come from. I kind of like, shelter myself off. And when we just went to this big motherfucking podcast convention, everybody coming in and first thing they saying, you doing typical West Coast niggas. Nigga up in the corner against the wall, arms crossed, just looking at everybody. So, I mean, that's just the way I came up. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you can ask Frank. I'm the same exact way. Ask Frank.
Man.
He'll tell you.
And that's what I figured, Lynch. And that's why I was, ever since I've been dealing with 8, that's the one thing I tell people. I say, don't take him being kind of an introvert as him being like he don't mess with you with nothing like that. He's just a very direct dude. He's not going to do a lot of conversating or deliberating. Once he gets to know you, I would say now I talk to 8 a lot more. Our conversations, they ain't 20 seconds no more. They probably 2 or 3 minutes. But he had talked to me now because we have a relationship now. We know each other. You feel what I mean?
Yeah,
And to be honest with you, Ada is just a very well-rounded dude, and that leads me into my next question. When you was writing the lyrics, you already said that the baby stuff was a metaphor for abortion, right?
Yeah.
I hear a lot of things that you did lyrically back then, man. You was getting a lot of stuff off your chest.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm a recluse too. Like, you know, I'm a recluse. You know, I'm always by myself, bro. So it's like anything I put on my album, I don't, you know, whether it's about my mom being a crackhead or whatever, it's just my therapy. So I don't really care what I say. You know what I mean? I'm careful. I'm more careful these days because I guess that came with the age. But back then, shit, as long as I got to say it and people was feeling me, you know what I mean? I didn't really care.
Well, what you really did with Season of the Sickness for me really did was it exemplified hip hop and the young, angry angst of a black man in the urban community going through PTSD and all that. It seemed like you was just unloading.
Bruh, like, who else was I going to talk to? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly. So Season is jumping off. You on Priority Records, who at that time, Priority had probably one of the bombest gangster rap rosters of all time.
Yeah,
They was popping.
they was deep too.
They was popping out.
Priority was like our, I guess, was like our Rap-A-Lot. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not to discredit, you know, Death Row or Ruthless or none of that, but outside of that, I guess that was like, you know, because Priority had all the niggas. You know, they had Cube, they had Y'all shit, they had motherfucking P shit, you know what I'm saying? Mac 10 ran Who Banging through there, you know, so it definitely was the home of, let's say, the black independence.
Yeah. Yep. Damn sure was.
You didn't see too many. You give me like the big labels and shit. But as far as Priority was concerned, they roster as far was full of just the homie. You get me? And if you was a black entrepreneur trying to get your label off, you got artists, they was probably a good place to go.
Yeah,
to this day, I'm with Fred from Priority Records.
Okay.
He got his RBC. That's who dropped that season 2.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.